I'm reviewing Wrestle War for Sega Genesis / Megadrive. I beat this game 5 times. 5 times on easy difficulty because you get the old game on easy, so I just thought I'd beat it on easy 5 times. I beat 5 times because it's a short game. You can beat it in a quarter of an hour. Look on YouTube. Peep as long YouTube. The long plays is 15, 20 minutes. It's a short game. I don't have a manual for this game, but I bought the game. I bought it because it was cheap. It was a cheap game. Under £5. So I thought, why not? Just have a bit of fun with a wrestling game. It's obviously not as good as the other WrestleMania games on the Mega Drive, WrestleMania or anything like that. Not as good as them, but it's a fun game. There's 8 opponents to face, but because I don't have a manual, as soon as you press one, there's two modes of game. Well, three. There's options. You can put easy, normal, or hard. I beat 5 times on easy, but you can put in an hard difficult if you want. But like I said, the reason I picked on easy is because it doesn't affect the ending. You get the ending no matter what. But yeah, I beat 5 times on easy. But anyway, it has 3 modes of gameplay. Options, 2 player, 1 player. I picked 1 player, obviously. 5 times I beat it on 1 player mode. But there's a 2 player mode. But your character in a 1 player mode, because I don't have a manual, I just bought it as a cheap cartridge. Because it's a cheap game, I bought it for about under a fiver. Is it worth it under a fiver? Yeah, it's a fun game. I beat it 5 times. Would I go for it again? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Uh, But yeah, your character, that's the part. I don't know the name because I don't have a manual. I don't know the name of your character. As soon as you press one play, you're controlling your 1 player character. I don't know who your character is. It doesn't say the name of your character or anything. Probably does in the manual, but I don't have a manual. So I don't know the name of a character you're controlling the game. I beat the game 5 times, but I don't know the character. Obviously, each time you play it, there's only one character you pick. So it's the same character beat with 5 times, but I don't know your character's name, the geezer's name. All it says is player one. But yeah, you fight 8 opponents. Point is to beat 8 opponents and you beat the game. Uh, Most of the wrestlers don't know if they're real wrestlers or not. I'm a wrestling fan, but I'm not like a massive wrestling fan. But don't know if some of them is characters made for the game or the real wrestlers in real life. Probably just made for the game. But there is a champion who you take the title from. He looks like Hulk Hogan, but in the game it doesn't say it's him. It's something else. It's someone else. But he looks really like Hulk Hogan. He's not the final boss wrestler in the game. Final wrestler in this game. It's not really a boss, it's a final wrestler. But once you beat this Hulk Hogan looking geezer, you then have to fight 2 more fights and you beat the game. 2 fights that are even harder than him. But yeah, I don't think it's Hulk Hogan. As I said, the character you take the title from, but it looks like him. I don't think it's Hulk Hogan because it says, even though it looks like him, because it says his name was something else. When I play the game, it doesn't say Hulk Hogan, it says someone else. All the wrestlers taunt you before you fight him. Like one wrestler said, I'm going to make mincemeat out of you. The geezer who looked like Hulk Hogan, I've just mentioned, I think he says, I was beat just now, what did he say? I beat 5 times, 4 times yesterday, 1 time today, once today. What did he say? Oh, he says that there's only one champion and you're looking at him. He looks like Hulk Hogan, but he says he's another name, so it's obviously not Hulk Hogan, but he looks like him. But he obviously beat him, there's 2 more opponents. And then that's the end of the game. The 8th opponent is obviously the hardest opponent in the game because he has nearly as much health as you and is the hardest opponent. And then the credits roll. It's a short game. It's short credits too. When I fighted Hulk Hogan last, the Hulk Hogan looking geezer last before fighting the last 2. But you think you can fight any wrestler after the first opponent in any order you want. Like you'll fight the Hulk Hogan looking geezer in the second fight if you wanted. I didn't. I just left him till like the last possible. I left him to fight number 6 because once you beat the first 6 fights, you then fight all. It's always the same in all the gameplays. Every time you play the game, set boss wrestler 7 and 8 are always after the first 6 opponents. You can't fight them before you fight the first 6. So yeah, the last opponent in the game who's the toughest, you can't ever fight him like at the beginning of a game. He's always going to be boss number 8, and the boss before him is always going to be boss number 7. But you can fight the first 2 to 6 in any order you want. Like the first time you start the game, it's always the same wrestler, and then you can fight 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in any order you want. But I just meant Hulk Hogan. I fight him last before the last two. But that's how I do it. Other people may fight Hulk Hogan second. It's up to the Hulk Hogan looking geezer second. But yeah, what do I rate this game? Not really. It's a fun little game, but there's not really much to it. Give it a give it a, about a 6. Give it a 6 out of 10. Just above average. There's better games. There's better wrestling games, obviously, but it's not bad. It's not a bad game. It's a fun little game. What I bought for a pretty cheap price. It's worth the money what I spent on it because I spent under a fiver on this game. I bought it because it was cheap and I had money, like spends my work money. Uh, and I just bought this game. It was under a fiver, so I bought it. Is it worth it? Yeah, but if someone like wanted like 20 quid or £10 for it, I'd think you'd be overpaying for the game. It's worth on a fiver or under a fiver like I bought for it. But if you want, like if you someone off wanted like 20 quid for it, 30, absolutely not. That's taking a piss. But it's a fun game. I beat it 5 times. Would I go for it again? Maybe. It's a short little game. You can beat in 15 minutes. Would I rate it? I give it a 6 out of 10. But I meant was would I recommend it? Not rate it. I give it 6 out of 10. But would I recommend it? Yeah, give it a go. It's not bad. It's not the worst game in the world. I give it above average, like I said, 6 out of 10. But there are obviously better wrestling games, better games in general. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Uh, Saying if there's anything else I can say about the game, not really. I've already explained the plot of the game. You obviously part of the game is like I said, you beat 8 opponents to be the best, to be the world champion. And when you fight the first 6 opponents, you win titles, and then you've got to defend them twice against the last 2 opponents, like I just said. And then when you beat all opponents, you're apparently the wrestling champion of the world, and then the credits roll. And they can credits are short. It's not a bad game. It's better, of course, but it's worse too. I've certainly played worse than this. I've played better, but I've certainly played worse. Gets an official rating of 6 out of 10, like I just said. It's not the worst game in the world. And it's not the best either, but it's not the worst. 6 out of 10. I've made this review a bit long, sorry about that, but there's kind of a bit of stuff to explain. That's unlike me, innit, making long reviews. It's been normally short, but there's a lot to say in this game. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give it a go. It's not bad.